No, Lena, no. Charlie, you make me nervous. Please do not jump. Please. No, 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 no. Charlie, you make me fucking nervous.
Part 1. White Clouds. Verdant Rain Moon. Tower of Black Winds. The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
They stole a hero's relic from House Gautier of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, the Lance of Ruin. Their leader's name is Miklan. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier. I believe it had something to do with his lack of a crest. Such happenings are fairly common within the kingdom.
The Crestless cannot unleash the goddess's power even if they possess a relic. Nonetheless, they are still capable of simply wielding those weapons.
The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seiros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the Sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have nothing to fear. However, to ensure that no harm comes to the students, we will also send the monastery's most skilled individuals to aid you.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder of that holy sword. Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. That is all.
I heard about our mission for this month. So, we are to eradicate thieves in Kingdom territory. I'm sorry for dragging you into the Kingdom's petty squabbles. This should not be your burden to bear, but my own. Thank you, Professor. Hearing you say that puts my mind at ease.
Your Highness? Ah, it's been ages!
It's been a long time. 2 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed, Your Highness. You've grown so much in those years. I hardly recognize you.
Professor, this is Rodrigue. He's an old friend of my father's. Some of my earliest memories include this fellow. When my father died 4 years ago, he looked after me as though I were his own son.
Ha ha! You flatter me, Your Highness. It was my honor to care for such a fine young man. It's nice to finally meet you, Professor. My son, Felix, has mentioned you on occasion.
What brings you to the monastery, Rodrigue? Is it the thieves plaguing the kingdom?
I'm afraid so. This is not merely a problem for House Gautier, but for everyone. The thieves have set up their headquarters in Fraldaria's territory, and are mercilessly pillaging the villagers of that area. You have our full support in stopping those dastards. I thank you for your help, both of you.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the Sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first, I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The crest of flames. That is what you possess. Your ability to wield the Sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial, and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
Thank you.
relief.
Hey guys.
I must continue to work hard. It's been a while, hasn't it? I hope everyone has as well. I am so sorry that I have not streamed in the past few days, like Sunday or Monday. I've been sick. I have yeah, I've just been sick. I got sick during my vacation. Well, the Sunday. Well, actually no. Saturday, I started feeling bad. Sunday was the worst of it. I got home. I was just like, I went straight to bed. Monday, like, I went to work for like a few hours, and I just told my manager, look, I can't work I can't work my whole entire shift. I have to go home at 3. Because I had a mild fever coming in, and it just got worse from there. So I was like, look, I gotta go home. I'm not feeling well. I don't think I can manage this next 3 hours. So I got home. I got into my PJs. I went to bed. I slept for a good 16 hours. Hey, Toshi, what are you doing? So yeah. I had a good birthday.
Let's get to it.
Ready.
seems I prevailed.
Ready anytime. I did it! I did!
Here goes.
I'll cut through.
What should I do?
I'll give it my all.
Leave it to me. Here we go.
Stay focused.
12. Oh, 7.
Yeah, so nice of you.
9. There you go. There. 13, you're good. 12, you're good.
I get things done.
That takes care of that.
Oh, 10.
Can I? Jinx! You...
I aim for greatness. If I... It'll...
I'm so sorry! I did it! I did!
You make me feel safe.
Give up.
The fight continues. Thanks so much.
Nice try.
Who knew? I'm getting back. Quite helpful. doing my part.
I did what I had to.
You're a big help.
I had no choice. Of course I won.
My cat is making me fucking nervous. I just bought a new TV yesterday. Well, it's not. Well, no. Rather, my dad bought me a new TV for my birthday. And I'm afraid that she's gonna knock it over.
Let's get to it.
Ready. Ready anytime. Huh. Yeah. I get things done.
Here goes.
What should I do?
I'll give it my all.
Here we go.
Stay focused.
Leave it to me.
I'll cut through. That's how it goes.
Can't afford to lose.
I have improved.
I'm afraid she's gonna knock it over.
Huh? It worked out. Appreciate that.
Got it.
That is that.
I actually won. I get things done.
Forgive me. Ready.
Here we go.
So nice of you.
Let's get to it.
Wait for me.
I've got another option. Leave it to me.
Did the trick. Here goes. What's done is done.
Ready anytime. I actually won.
What should I do?
Stay focused.
I'll give it my all.
I'll cut through.
I did it. I did.
Okay, she's starting to make me really fucking nervous.
I feel like I've grown. I feel like I get it.
I aim for greatness. Have I-
I must stay focused.
I'll assist you.
It's time.
I must steel myself.
much. I am grateful. I have gratitude.
What should I do? A threat eliminated.
I'll cut through.
I'll give it my all. The fight continues.
Here we go.
The sun. Stay focused.
I'll assist you.
You've got to try. You fought well. Ready. Here goes.
Let's get to it.
Ready anytime.
Feeling strong. Wow, thanks. Whew, that worked out.
Got you covered. It's our chance to prevail.
We never had a chance. Slow and steady.
I did it. I did.
Sufficient. I will handle whatever comes.
It's over.
Should I have held back? Another step forward.
Impressive.
Let's see you dodge this.
Is that all?
That's how it goes.
house?
You never had a chance. Give up.
I actually won!
What are you doing? What are you doing, child? Lena, Tashi. Damn it.
This one. This.
This is... Yeah.
Looks like that.
I have a question. What a wonderful idea.
Professor?
Thanks.
Come on, we'll do our... Here's the report.
I can do better now. My efforts have...
I will, Master. All that stuff... Hello, Felix. So, it was your turn to clean out the greenhouse, right?
Yes.
Well, I went ahead and took care of it. I also cleaned up the warehouse.
Why?
I just wanted to help you out, so that Okay, fine. I'm bribing you, so you'll forget.
Forget what?
Are you really gonna make me say it? Before, in the greenhouse, I want you to forget what you saw and heard. If you agree to forget about it, I'll take your shift in the stables. Do we have a deal?
No thanks.
No? But that's not okay! You have to forget about it, right this moment!
I can't. It's permanently etched in my memory. A mountain of sweets, as well as steaks and cakes. Stacks of them, apparently. I'm also intrigued by those bear and swamp beastie songs you mentioned. Ah, and I've been meaning to ask about the move that went along with crumbs and yums. Was that fencing footwork?
Stop it, Felix!
Hmm?
You think you're so funny? Keeping a straight face while mocking my singing and dancing? Well, you have to forget about it. Please. What if I make you a nice steak dinner? You like steak, don't you, Felix? It'll be yummy.
This isn't about steak. I just...
Fine. Be stubborn. Tell the whole world for all I care. I'll just learn to live with the funny looks I'll get from everyone. They'll all say, there goes that Annette, the girl with the funny ideas about food.
Cat! What are you
You're
doing?
just the evilest
Stop.
of villains, Felix. I'll hate you
You're a
forever and
bitch.
ever.
I was just trying to be nice. Ideas about food. Even the bullies in her head are ridiculous. I really don't understand that girl.
I'm so tired of feeling like this. Ugh. No! Gosh. Look what you made me do. Please be okay. Please be okay. Please be okay. Good. I'll be back, guys. Lots of supports.
Lysithea, do you have a moment? There is a matter of significance I'd like to discuss with you.
I know you're always seeking the attention of ladies, but why are you wasting your breath on me?
Don't be silly. I'm here to discuss Fodlan's future.
I'm not so sure I'm the one being silly. Actually, I'm busy. Stuff to do.
Now, hold on just a moment. House Ordelia will never benefit from such a narrow-minded mentality.
I was under the impression you were interested in me as a person. What do house matters have to do with anything?
As it stands, the bonds between Alliance Lords are quite weak. If this state of affairs persists, I'm afraid those bonds may dissolve entirely.
I couldn't care less.
House Ordelia may be small, but a small house is fettered by fewer obligations than a larger one. Apply yourselves actively in diplomacy, negotiate wisely, and you could do much to help maintain peace among the neighboring lords. The recognition of those lords would benefit your house immensely. To that end, why not start with me, the heir to House Gloucester? It couldn't hurt for us to become friends, could it?
Yes, of course, when the time comes. But right now, I'm quite busy. Maybe later. As it is, I'm studying magic for the benefit of Fodlan's future. and I would appreciate it if you left me to it.
Ah, I see. Then forgive the intrusion. I will take my leave of you for now. But if there is any way I can be of help, to you or your house, I hope that you won't hesitate to ask. After all, as I'm sure you know, the future of all Fodlan is my responsibility.
The future, he says. As though I have a future. Okay, Mercy. This time we're gonna be really good and get the supplies with no detours.
You're so good at sticking to a plan. I should leave the shopping to you. I'll stay out of your way and just browse.
Hey, that's not fair. I want to browse too.
Looks like you girls are having a good time.
Annie? Is this a friend of yours?
I've never seen this person before. I'm sorry to be rude, but we're kind of busy.
Wait a minute. I think you're shopping with money you stole. But no need to worry your pretty little heads. I'm just gonna have to take it back for us common folk.
Step back, Mercy. This could get dangerous. Listen here, you. There's no way you can win against me. I don't want to fight you, but I will if I have to. So just back away.
You think you can talk to me that way? I'm gonna...
Oh, the knights are coming!
What?
Annie, run!
This is far enough. We should be safe.
I hope so. But what were you thinking? That sort of behavior isn't like you at all.
I thought you were in danger, Mercy.
You're actually blaming me for this? It's like I don't even know you anymore.
Mercy! I was just trying to protect you.
Good day, Ignatz. So, painting again?
Ingrid. Yes, I'm painting St. Saros again.
Look, I'm really sorry about the last time. It's my fault it turned out so, well, different.
No need to apologize. I appreciated the fresh input. It made me think.
That's kind of you to say, but no need to pull punches.
It's the truth. I'm so caught up in my own mind, I'd never have thought to try that.
Ignatz, I appreciate your attitude, but...
Yes?
There are times when it's okay to feel upset or angry. If you're feeling that way, it's always best to be honest.
But...
I understand the weight of what I did. I besmirched a sacred image, and it was a painting you were pouring your heart into. I got carried away, but I'd prefer if you had told me then and there that my request was uncalled for.
I'm not angry. I could never get angry with you. I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? I'm the one apologizing.
Oh, sorry.
Stop saying sorry! Never mind. Forgive me. I came here to apologize, and now I'm being sharp with you.
Don't worry. It's my fault, really. I'm not very good at expressing myself.
I never intended to be such a bother. I think I'll leave you to it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Are you all right?
Yes, Ow! I'm fine. I just twisted my ankle.
That won't do. Come, take my hand. Let's get you to the infirmary.
Are you sure it's okay to be seen helping me?
Why would it not be?
I thought you only extended your kindness to the nobility.
certainly not. To aid a commoner in need is the most noble endeavor of all. Not only that, but you were injured by my carelessness. It is doubly my duty to assist.
In that case, I'll gladly accept your offer.
Good. There does not appear to be any real swelling, so you should heal swiftly.
Thank you so much for escorting me.
Walking on it will still be unpleasant. Allow me to lend you my shoulder, at least as far as your room.
If you're still offering to help, then I can't say no.
There you are, safe and sound. I will take my leave.
Thank you again, Lawrence. You know, I think I've learned something about you.
What is that?
In truth, it's not that you only extend your kindness to noble women. It's that you can't even see us of lower birth.
Excuse me?
You and I have been together all this time, but never once did you look me in the eye.
I hadn't noticed. But you will have to excuse any perceived rudeness. As the heir to House Gloucester, I have a duty. I must ask you to forget about me.
Forget about him? What could that possibly mean?
Hey, Lawrence, got a minute?
Certainly. I trust you're well?
Doing great. I found a load of old weapons, just got done hauling them out of storage.
Old weapons, you say? If there are any interesting swords in there, I would love to see them.
They might only be good for training, but with a little care, who knows? Here, have some oil.
And why exactly are you giving this to me?
Like I said, they need a little care. With a bit of maintenance, some of these will really shine.
Yes, I heard you. So why did you give me the oil?
It's for polishing, Lawrence. Don't tell me you've never polished a weapon before.
But that is hardly a task befitting someone of my station. If you had an exquisite blade, something of real historical significance to complement my noble heritage, that would be another matter.
In that case, appraise while you polish, you're bound to find something good working through these.
This seems as fine an occasion as any to air my grievances. I am a highborn noble. As such, it is my sworn duty to protect the common folk. I have no time for trivialities. What's more, you seem to be under the misapprehension that you can order me about. Please think carefully about how you speak to me.
I'm not ordering you around, and I'm not talking to you as a noble either. I'm asking you to help me with this, as a friend.
I am your friend, but I am also a noble. Those two qualities are not mutually exclusive.
Oh, good. Let's get to it then, buddy.
Hi, Dudu. I wanted to thank you again for helping me out the other day. Everything was ready in time for dinner, and we all agreed the food was really tasty.
I barely did anything.
That's silly talk. With just a few ingredients, you made an amazing meal. I could never have done it, no way. You deserve all the praise in the world.
I still have much to learn. Truly delicious food brings a smile to people's faces. Until I see His Highness smile in that way, I will spare no effort to improve.
Well, if that's your aim, you're in luck. I've seen him shovel in your food with gusto. You must be really ambitious if you're not satisfied with that meal. I'd love for you to teach me your ways. I want to be a great cook too.
Your skills are not the problem. You merely make errors of negligence.
Well, sure, I know that. But how can I stop making those errors? No matter how hard I try, I always seem to mess things up.
The pan explodes when I cook. I forget my purse when I go shopping. That's just how life is for a scatterbrain like me. Just the other day, I was nearly laughed off the training ground for wearing mismatched shoes. My uncle used to sigh in despair when he saw me messing something up.
You simply fail to pay attention to your surroundings. Ensure the pan is on the flame and that the knives are put away properly. Look at yourself in the mirror before you go out to make certain you have what you need. Everyone makes mistakes, but yours should be easy enough to correct.
That's all great advice. Thank you, Dedu. You really have a kind heart. At first, I thought you were so stern all the time.
Am I that imposing?
Well, a bit. Maybe if you smiled sometimes. All you have to do is lift up the corners of your mouth. Like this. See?
I see. I will try it.
Alright, go explore.
Professor, it seems if he is not in... I have something to ask of you. I have something to ask of you. I have something to ask of you.
You acquitted yourself honorably last month. To think they'd go into... I cannot imagine. As for the mask, I hope we find him... Hey, Professor. You're at the same time. I bet we'd get along. Feel free, Thunderbrand and...
Professor, have you seen my son, perchance? I have need of him. Is that so? That is too bad. I must ask him not to distract you, Professor, nor His Highness from the matter at hand.
I'm so sorry my older brother is causing you all this hassle. Don't misunderstand. I can't wait to...
Yeah, except you're not gonna be part of that group. Sorry, Sylvain. You're benched.
I was thinking she's resting, but I suppose she was, and she did this one day.
I have a request.
Well done. You have my thanks.
But she loved you with...
How are you managing the Sword of the Creator? You will need the sword.
I am trusting you. You must, however, you will most... I still have much to learn. You must, however, you will... It's up. Let me still.
We can't lose them, Professor. Practice.
Somehow, everything tastes better with company.
Eating food always fires me up. Hoorah! Let's go fight somebody!
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
It's nice to...
Lena. No. Lena. Stop it. What?
I have a lovely idea. How about I invite another friend next time so that the four of us can enjoy each other's company?
Of course! That sounds delightful and not the least bit likely to cause anxiety.
Could I at least persuade you to eat with utensils?
Eyes on your own plate. Don't you know it's disrespectful to waste food?
Nina.
Ooh, I love this stuff. Did you know that? Eating
Nah. God, piss me off. I know you don't try to. We do. What?
This is lovely.
Is this my true talent?
It's all coming together. Yeah. Thanks for...
Ah. That... I'm certain I've improved. That...
What?
Professor.
You there, youngster. Won't you listen to this old man's troubles? I was born and raised right here in this town. I spent my whole life here. My daughter lives in the Empire, and she sent me a letter to ask if I was keeping up with my daily worship.
Well, hello there, Professor. Is this a friend of yours? Is that so? I was sure you two knew each other. Is there something we can do for you, good sir?
Oh, what a lovely young lady. I was just telling this kind soul a story.
Really? What's troubling you?
Well,
I was thinking of going to daily prayer, but my leg's been acting up and I can't walk properly.
How terrible. That's no good at all. May I be of assistance? I'd be happy to lend a shoulder and escort you to the chapel.
Would you?
No.
Oh, I'd be most grateful to you.
Come on, girls.
Thank
Come on.
the goddess for sending
Stop.
this young lady to me today.
We'll need your help too, Professor. Here, sir, take my arm. Splendid work, Professor. He really seemed to appreciate our assistance. Putting a smile on someone's face always seems to brighten up the day. Is something wrong? You're giving me a strange look. Oh, how should I put this? I suppose it's just second nature to me. It's difficult to describe, but I can usually tell when someone is worried about something. Back there, I could tell that both you and the old man were in distress. I spent a good amount of my life living in the church. Maybe that's why I'm so good at identifying these things? Did I not mention that before?
No. Come on, baby.
I spent nearly 10 years of my life in the Church of Fargus. Many came to us with their troubles. In my own time of need, I once ran to the church myself, and they helped me.
Girls,
May I share
go
something
get comfortable
with you,
somewhere else.
Professor?
Stop.
It's about a dream of mine. I'd like to work in the church one day. I want to be like the priest who helped me. Never mind. It's not a very realistic dream.
No, it's not, Mercy.
Please, forget I said anything.
No, it is.
If I were someone else, perhaps a commoner without a crest or statue.
No, of course
maybe
not.
things would be different. It's a bit sad, but this is the way things have to be. After all, only the goddess can decide our fates.
What? Oh, Mercy. That's not true at all.
I'm so sorry, Professor. I somehow overslept and missed our training session. I didn't mean to cause you and the others so much trouble. Imagine if that had happened during one of our missions. It really is inexcusable. It's just, when I'm studying tactics, I lose track of time and... Oh, who am I kidding? I've always been like this. Before I came to the Officers Academy, I was a student at the School of Sorcery in Ferdiad. Even back then, I was pulling all-nighters well before the exams. And I never even noticed I was harming myself. I'm just too focused on my goal. I know I've already told you this, but I really love to learn new things. It's a passion of sorts. I first realized I had the learning bug when I was about 4 or 5 years old. My father was so happy to see me using magic. Seeing him happy made me happy too. And that made me want to work even harder. If only things could have stayed like that. When I was about 13, my father left home. He was a devout man, so I figured he'd gone to the monastery. That's why I went to the School of Sorcery, so that I could eventually get accepted at the Officers Academy. I studied harder than ever, and sure enough, I finally earned a referral. Unfortunately, my passion for learning became more of an obsession. I got so focused, I kind of forgot how to relax. Feels like I've been running in circles ever since. No way! I still have such a long way to go. Still, I guess I'm doing something wrong if I'm working so hard I can't even work hard anymore. Okay, it's decided. From now on, I'll try my best not to try my best. I'm sorry. All I meant is that I'll slow down a bit. From now on, if you see me going overboard, just
stop
let me know.
it.
I'm a new woman after all.
Damn it. Cats.
Thanks. We did some...
There's so much left to learn.
Aha!
Not as hard as I...
Hold that.
We're
Could you help me out?
Hello there. I could use your help.
Knew I could count on you. Hey there. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? Is this it? There you go. Is this... There you go. Is this it? 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 There you go. Come back anytime.
Welcome. Will this one do? Many thanks. 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 Will this one do? Many thanks.
Will this one do? Many things. 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 Come back soon.
Hey there. Is this it? There you go. Come back anytime.
My thanks.
Good results.
Thanks.
It should be in our sights soon, Professor. The abandoned tower those thieves are using as a base. Conan Tower.
This area was the site of a massive battle several hundred years ago. That's when invasions from the north were at their peak. Back then, this tower was built for both surveillance and defense. It will be difficult to seize it.
You're very well informed, Gilbert. Please, tell us more.
Well, you're joking.
Sounds like
Professor,
sarcasm. Damn it, Dimitri.
Did you see the local villages? They were in rough shape, no doubt because of the thief attacks. They're not going to make it through the winter in that condition. If the thieves had taken up pillaging in order to survive, that would be deplorable, but understandable. But this is something else entirely. It looks as though they destroyed those villages purely for pleasure, no matter what their reasons may be. That sort of behavior cannot be allowed. Ever.
Don't bother losing your head over those lowlifes, Your Highness. It's wasted effort.
Sylvain, the thieves' leader, the one who stole the relic, word has it he's your older brother. I know he's been disowned, but...
He is no longer a member of House Gautier, or my brother. He's nothing more than a common thief.
Are you sure about that? It would be understandable to find the situation, well, regrettable, to say the least.
Regrets? You must be joking. You know we're far past the point of regret. And it always falls on the younger brother to clean up the mistakes of their elders, doesn't it?
This rain threatens a coming storm. We must hurry and begin our war council before the heavens let loose.
Yep.
I'll cut through.
What should I do?
Here goes. Leave it to me.
Stay focused.
I'll give it my all.
Ready.
Here we go.
Let's get to it.
Ready anytime.
That worked out.
The fight continues.
I can.
I feel like I've grown.
This is bad. Did the trick.
So this is how it's done.
Ow! God, stop it. I swear to God. Looks like you're trying to take me out.
Seems I prevailed.
Let's get to it. How do you like that?
did it! I did!
So, you.
Oh God! God damn it, Ignatz!
I'll kill every last one of you!
He fucking. Oh my God.
Not bad for your kind. A bunch of spoiled, rotten children.
What the hell?
Damn, look at that! I'm out of here! Hold on! No! Ah!
That form. Oh my.
So, this is the power of a hero's relic. It has gone to... I'm pretty...
Oh fuck you, Moose! Shit!
I'm getting much better.
Forgive me.
I am.
What?
Got you covered.
Now's our chance. We'll cover you.
Victory will be ours.
Oh, I won!
I'll assist you. It's our chance to prevail.
Of course I won.
Quite open.
Here to help.
This should do it.
They're behind you.
Let's give it a try.
Goddess, the beast is gone. Yet Miklon...
It's over.
My, thank you so much. That man, his form was changed. It was as though that lance was swallowing him whole. Upon that sight, it makes sense that your students were upset. I wonder if those relics truly hide such power. Yet even still, that power seems familiar. That form as well. As one who wields the sword of the Creator, does that mean you possess that power too?
Professor, you have returned. The god I have all... See to it that people would lose all regions. Please ensure the... His transformation into a black beast was nothing short of divine punishment from the goddess. Punishment for someone arrogant and fool. If you, the church will form...
Well, we're not using Sylvain. We begged Sylvain for this playthrough. So, there's no point in doing his paralogue. So, we're not gonna give it back.
What is the meaning of this?
Excuse me. Lady Rhea, I am overjoyed and beyond grateful to you for recovering the relic of my family, House Gautier. Now, may I please have that lance? I have received direct approval from my father to take possession of it.
As the next head of House Gautier, do you swear that you will never cause such a deplorable incident to transpire?
On my family's name, and on my brother's life, I swear it.
Very well. However, I have one condition. You must never allow another to wield this lance. Your brother clearly demonstrated what fate awaits those who break that restriction.
Yes. I will not soon forget.
Is your meeting over, Professor? I was just thinking about something. Professor, the possession of relics and crests has been highly valued in Fargus since ancient times. It's far from uncommon for someone to lose their ability to lead their house because they don't bear a crest. Just like Miklon. It happened to my uncle as well. The eldest child of the king, and yet he never ascended to the throne. All families whose bloodlines carry the crests of the 10 elites are much the same. But House Gautier takes it a step further and absolutely requires an heir who possesses a crest. To that house, the power of crests is a necessity, not a luxury. House Gautier holds the most northern territory in the kingdom, and they have fought with the people to the north for many years. The head of that house is responsible for protecting that territory from fearsome invaders, whom they keep at bay with the power of crests and relics. In exchange for that responsibility, they are granted special privileges within the kingdom. I believe the same. Ability cannot be measured by the possession of a crest alone. I believe that Margrave Gautier was wrong to disinherit Miklon, simply because he did not bear a crest. Still, there is always a reason for why such customs stand the test of time. Imagine what this world would be like if no one placed any stock in crests. Bloodlines that carry crests would dwindle. The metaphorical blade used to oppose threats would eventually rust. This same argument has been made time and time again across the years. Both sides are at once right and wrong. I believe those with crests and those without should acknowledge the other's strengths and learn to respect each other based on personal merits. And that doesn't apply only to crests. The same holds true for lineage, race, faith, ideologies. If we could just accept each other and make mutual concessions one step at a time, perhaps... Who knows if that's even possible? Everyone has something that is unacceptable within them. I certainly do, and I'd wager you do as well. I wonder which is best, Professor. To cut away that which is unacceptable, or to find a way to accept it anyway?
Professor, you have done well to complete such a difficult task. You have shown exceptional skill in leading your students. I am forever grateful for the safe return of the hero's relic. Just as I expected, you have mastered the sword of the Creator. Now then, I shall tell you about your mission for the coming month.
Rhea, Archbishop!
Seteth, what troubles you?
Flayn is missing. I cannot find her anywhere. Professor. I have searched. She may be...
Calm yourself.
Hey, Professor, did I ever tell you what happened with that thief? I went after him, and I did manage to catch up, but... Sort of. I actually decided not to make him pay for it. My pockets were pretty empty after that incident, if you want to know the truth. Well, what happened was, when I caught him, I asked him why he stole the book. He said he thought it would fetch a good price, and that he really needed the money. He had a sick kid and couldn't pay for medicine. Oh, maybe you're right. But if he really did have a sick child, that would be a matter of life and death. A little money is nothing compared to that. I'd rather believe a lie than risk someone's life if I'm wrong. And to be completely honest, there was a time when I wasn't so different from him. It was a long time ago, and I've put all that behind me now. But yes, I was. My parents died of illness, so I had to provide for my little brother and sister. I did my best to earn money for them legitimately, but I wasn't able to bring home enough. So I turned to thieving. From people on the streets, from shops, even from soldiers. I knew it was wrong, but seeing my brother and sister's smiling faces made me too happy to stop. I really regret that part of my life. I was stupid. But shortly after I turned 9, I crept into a local noble's mansion, aiming to steal whatever I could get my hands on. The noble had all sorts of valuables, but what really caught my eye was a book with a fancy cover. That book was Lug and the Maiden of Wind. The knight in the illustrations was so impressive I just couldn't tear my eyes away. You probably see where this is going, Moments after I grabbed the book, I was caught in the act by the noble. And that noble was none other than Lenato. But Lenato was incredibly kind. Without asking any questions, he gave me the book, and money too. When I told him I couldn't read, he invited me into his mansion, along with my brother and sister. He taught me how to read, personally. So, with the thief I caught in town, I was trying to do the same thing, to be like Lenato. I want to make up for the bad things I've done, to leave this world better than I found it. That's why, even if it wasn't easy on my pockets, I'm proud to say I helped him. I know what you're trying to say. My contribution probably won't change much. And it's not like I have the money to help everyone who's suffering from poverty. Even so, I can't bear to stand by and do nothing. What else could I have done, Professor?
Perfect timing, Professor. If you don't mind, I have a favor I'd like to ask of you. It's in regard to sword training. Not for myself, but, well, to be honest, I've been teaching swordsmanship to the orphans at the monastery for a while now. Some of them saw me sparring with the knights one day. They started pestering me to teach them. They were so earnest, I couldn't help but oblige. There's much I wish to show them, but due to my own studies and training, I'm afraid my time is rather limited. Which brings me to my favor. Your swordsmanship is unmatched. I hate to ask this of you, but would you consider lending me a hand? Thank you, truly. I am in your debt, and I always repay my debts, I'll have you know. All of these children lost their families and homes to war or illness. This may sound a bit arrogant, but I feel it's my responsibility to help them. I lost my parents without warning, too. In that way, we're the same. In Dusker, I lost my father, stepmother, and closest friends. I didn't have many allies at the castle after that. In truth, I had only to do for companionship. I once had people I could confide in. Family, friends, instructors, even the royal soldiers. But they were all taken away from me 4 years ago. But there were those outside the castle walls I was close to, such as Rodrigue. On the occasions he would visit the capital, he'd take me out hunting or on long horse rides. While Dedu is like a brother to me, Rodrigue is more like a second father. It might sound ridiculous, but he's the kind of man I hope to become one day. Someone who helps others. Someone who can reach out and save a lost soul. Oh, please, accept my apologies for boring you with my life story. In any case, don't forget your promise, Professor. I'm counting on you.
As I believe you are already at present.
Flame?
I'm on the lookout for suspicious individuals. The only place I've yet to check is the library. As you wish. After I check the library. Candlelight. And who is that? No, it isn't. Impossible.
Professor, Dedu, what are you up to at this hour?
Your Highness, my apologies.
Oh, none necessary. I'm sorry for startling you. I was just doing some research, but I'm just about finished. I didn't realize how late it had gotten. We'd better head back to our quarters. Until tomorrow, Professor.
A most unusual man. Whatever could he have been looking for so late at night? That book is quite
sorry,
askew.
guys.
He must have rushed to put it back upon the shelf. side seems to be a record of donations from nobility. Arundel. That's not a name I know. But look at that. This Arundel gave quite a sum each year. That is, until the year 1174. He must have died or fallen to financial woe. I can't imagine what this has to do with Flame. I have gratitude.
Okay, now that you know the technique, go ahead and solve this problem.
Ah, I've got it. Finally.
See? Isn't it fun to learn?
Absolutely. You're great at this, you know. You really seem to have all the answers. I wish I could study and just soak up knowledge like you. How did you get so good at this?
Well, studying was something of a necessity for me.
What do you mean?
My father was one of the king's knights. One day, he never returned home. He just left without ever saying a word to me or my mother.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Losing a father so suddenly? I completely understand.
After he left, I thought a lot about where he might have gone. My father was a devout believer, so I was certain he must have come here, to Garreg Mach.
Here? Really?
That's why I was determined to gain acceptance into the academy. I needed to come here so I could search for my father. The problem was that I needed money to get in. Lots of it. And I didn't have any at all. So I entered the School of Sorcery in Ferdiad first, hoping I could somehow find a path here. I studied tirelessly until I finally earned myself a recommendation.
Oh, wow. So for you, studying has been like a way to meet your destiny.
Destiny, huh? Well, yes, but it's a bit embarrassing when you put it like that. Now I have other reasons for wanting to keep trying hard. I want to protect all of my friends and allies here. I'm studying hard so I can be as useful as possible to everyone I hold dear.
You've worked so hard. I really respect that. I'm going to follow your example.
can't believe...
So I think I'm actually gonna recruit Ferdinand. Cause it kinda looks like that, Leone's not working out. I'll recruit Ferdinand after Gronder. Cause it looks like that she's not working out right now. That Leone's not working out.
Professor? Let's see. When I can... I'm wasting... There must be...
So I really don't have to do the quest. Yeah, no.
When I can... There are no... I'm wasting... There must be some... Will you do me a favor? Will you do me a favor?
Hey there. Come back anytime.
Abyss, ancient, some folk, but only the... Hey, how about a favor?
We'll talk to people anyway.
What brings you here? I'm taking a break. Working hard. I can assist with any on it. I'm available.
To think that I have, but I also...
Sorry, Caspar, you're gonna die.
Interesting. Flame? If it was... Oh, no.
Oh yeah, I was gonna also recruit Linhardt. Oh wait, no, I know who I'm pairing. Annette up with. It's gonna be Felix and Annette, Sylvain and Mercedes, myself with Dimitri, Dadia with Shamir, Ash and Catherine. I think either Lysithia with Lawrence or Ignatz.
I wonder if it has... Oh, yes.
We do. I am. Well, hopefully I can lay your sister. I was once on. If ink net.
Thanks for your help. Because of Flane's we haven't found... What's that? She was carrying something. I'm not close to the guy, so I can't say for sure.
Professor, thanks for your help. What? I have Professor... Thanks for your help.
Wait, no, I was gonna do Leonie and Lawrence.
Could I?
Eyes on your own.
I like seeing it.
Let us eat.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
This is my absolute favorite.
Somehow everything tastes...
Eating food off.
Alright, we got the receipt support, but we can't lock it until we do the paralog.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
I'll fondly remember eating... Good morning, Lysithia.
That looks...
Oh.
Come on, then. We'll... Good.
Alright guys, well that's it on the stream for tonight. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I was gonna go a little bit longer tonight. but I honestly am still recovering from being sick for the past couple days, and trying to get all the rest that I can. I will be back tomorrow, tomorrow night, if I don't have to pull a double. With Pokemon Shield, hopefully we'll find Shiny Baneri. If not, well, we'll just keep on going. Alright guys, well, you have a great rest of your night, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!